Hi to be subscribed and everybody else in the remaining social networks. Here's X Dark King, and welcome back to another live reaction. Today is One Piece chapter 1033. Shimotsuki Kozaburo. I know that name's sleeping. What that one of the damn is? I can't remember for the life of me. But hey, last time around we ended with, Yuri is narrating, is narrating Orochi so she can stab him repeatedly with a knife, preferably a poisoned one, a very serrated, poisoned one, probably in the eye first. And with Enma acting up, because she was playing the sesame? You know, the instrument, the three-string instrument. So, I wonder where that's going. But hey, the cover page is kind of cute. It's requested by Sotosusu. Is Tashiki playing the villain for Bay Penguins and make believe has their heroes. And I think you got Smoker in the background just really? And I think the helmets are the one from the German comics, the one where the hero of the sea. I think that's the one, if memory serves. Neat. Okay, Zoro vs. King. And Zoro has to deal with the Rook Sword and must stop draining my energy without permission. And yeah, Zoro just forced it all back. Trouble in paradise? Asks King. Yeah. Hmm? Oh? Okay, he just stopped. Why are you trying to pull? Direct hit. What? Really? He just explodes. Okay. That's interesting. So yeah, King just goes to right in front of Zoro, stops right him, saying, "Come at me, bro." Zoro bites and stabs him, and then he explodes. Oh, that's all the Beast Pirates are, proving themselves to be worthy opponents. Let's just say that. Okay, scroll down, my friend, Tower Pleasure Hall. So, back to Sanji and the Queen. He just called the pirate hunter, right? He does stand a chance against King. He's arriving Lunarian. They are supposed to be eradicated. Those monsters could thrive in any inhospitable environment, though throw at them. In a distant past, they were considered gods. How could beings such as them get wiped out? That's something you'll have to find out for yourself. And beam! Close one. I'd be gone if I hadn't used armament. A second later. How is he still unscathed? He blew himself up. Once our style. Yay! With a lion song! Yeah, King just tanked that. And stretch! Imperial! Yeah, nothing. Zoro isn't doing no damage. No, that was one of my strongest techniques. Stop it, Emma! Well, tempura, not now! Udon! And bleh! Ouch. Well, King just blew a chunk of the island. Yikes. And he did hit Zoro a bit. And I think Zoro actually let go of Enma for a bit. No, not Enma, the Sandai. Huh. That's been beaten by his own sword. That's a first. Sanakatetsu! You already wielded the Sanakatetsu. This one's mine. What? Really? It's cursed. I can sell it, you moron. You end up dead. And what would be in my hands? I'll take it. Risking yourself to save a sword. Have you lost it? It burns. What a relief it didn't fall off the island. Jimonji. Just say, please, when we have her sword. Okay, it's yours. I'll get stronger. Stronger for both of us. Strong enough that my name will reach up to the heavens. I'm going to be the greatest swordsman. It must be fate that like a ten of yours is the Jimonji. It was forged by the same man that made Enma. The master swordsmith, Shimotsuki Kozaburo. Okay, not the daimyo, the... Okay, I knew I remembered the name, just couldn't put my head on it. I had time to think about it, but... how did a sword from Wano wind up in this pool? I mean, good question, but not sure at the time. So, you pick up your three swords, and my... and the sword blocks it, and you can see that every time that Zoro touches him and he starts off Hisaki, he is just not being able to do it right now. Lord Juro, also he said Tsunachi. Just something I heard an old geezer in my village. What? I never used that word myself. Oof, oof. That guy is always sat by the shore. I never learned his name. And I only found out he was Kuina's grandfather after he croaked. The master swordsmith, Shimotsuki Kozaburo, left this country illegally over 50 years ago. 13 years ago, is Boo Zoro hometown. Okay, that is interesting. I was expecting this flashback right now. Alright, so we got to the kid's training. Tsunachi is a battle cry that gives you courage. I don't think I'll use it. It sounds weird. Say, old man, you sure you were a samurai? Our dojo says you were. Quiet, boy. Village kids are... You're gonna bring Marines down on my head. Why would the Navy care? None of my business. And none of your business. Now scram me, snot-nosed brat. Screw you, yours is win back. Ha, ha, ha! Alright, so that's our training. You fed up with practicing at the dojo? I lost Queen again. I need to train non-stop. What? I don't have any money. What? But I don't have any money. It's fine, take them. They aren't much anyway. Oh, so... those were Zoro's original swords, the ones that Mihawk broke. Neat. I can only make ones like this now. Use them for your training. Listen, swords exist to cut people down. When Smith creates them, they ensure they can take as many lives as possible. Ugh. Each blade is like a person with a unique disposition. A swordsman is one who tames the swords, while nature and bends them to their will. It's a joke that the swords are believed to be cursed. That's just how named boys are. I could hear the praise. What did the weak spread their nonsense? It means those swords fulfilled their purpose well. I created my magnum opus when I was still young. The temperament of that sword is something you get just by holding it. I named that blade after the lord of the underworld. The lord of the underworld, Enma. Well, that's a nice click. So, it's called Shimotsuki Village. That doesn't seem like a coincidence now. Did you know the village was founded by pirates? My grandpa told me. Master swordsmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo left this country illegal over 50 years ago. That kid was from Wano. He was the swordsmith to Shimotsuki Kozaburo. Named blades stay vigilant. They wait patiently to find a swordsman worthy of them. It's said that the sword chooses its wielder. Is that what it is? It's testing me? And you can still see that Zoro has his arm emancipated. And Enma is still black and is still sitting. The sword isn't acting out of malice. That means I'm just not being measuring up to its standards. You're telling me Odin was easily able to wield you, even while this much haki was poured out of him. Is that it, Enma? Okay, there, it's a fire hunter, Kingsa! What help him? Take his head. We're sure to get promoted if we do. What do I do? I can only beat it if I keep going all out with my haki. But that could kill me. No. This is how it's meant to be. And you can see the father in the background just collapsing. Yeah, Zoro is finally using Conqueror's haki. I see. You also got kingly ambitions. Huh? The greatest swordsman. That's perfect. The future pirate king, the future king of the pirate wouldn't sell for anything less. I guess you're right after all. I made a promise to my captain and my oldest friend. Surpassing limits. Chapter end. Mic drop. That was awesome. Okay, so this was a theory that it's been floating around for quite a while now, that the people from Zoro's village were originally from Wano. Apparently Zoro himself doesn't seem to be. And you can see now in the last page that Zoro's sword, they all have both the sieving that Enma had and the black lightning. Oh, I can't wait to see where that leads. Still, this was a chapter, bit of an exposition, but in a very, very nice form. Honestly, I wasn't expecting a sort of flashback for this. So, nor was I expecting Zoro's original sword to have any meaning behind them, but, well, I'll be damned. They were seemingly the last work of the great smiths. Like I said, not his magnum opus by any means, but I like how Enma basically forced the Conqueror's Haki out of Zoro, and honestly, if it was going to be anyway, I say this is the best way it could have happened. Anyway, people, I'm rambling now. Excellent chapter. Can't wait to see where this goes. Well, mine, I'm gonna leave it here. If you're interested in Masadi, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell. You know the drill. Till next time, I'll see you around. Ta-ta!